Hi friends, this is Heidi with KiddosKoral, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys a simple, easy, less than 30-minute meal. This is awesome and so easy to make that I wanted to share it with you guys. I've done the recipe before, but I just cannot say enough about this recipe. My mom came down to visit me, and she brought me a whole lot of tomatoes one summer and a whole lot of zucchini that they had on hand. And you know, because everybody up home grows gardens and all of that kind of thing. So she shared this recipe with me, and I've been making it ever since. My children love it. I have not met anybody that doesn't like it. I love it because it's meatless. I feel like you can make this where it's less fat, and I love that idea, especially right now since I'm trying to lose some weight. So I'm just going to quickly go over what you're going to need. It is such simple ingredients, and it just doesn't take hardly any time at all to put it together, and I just wanted to share it with you guys today because I really think it's a gem. So I've got a large onion. Now I'm going to say this, when you make this, make it to your specifications. So if you don't like a lot of onion, leave it out, okay? If you don't like a lot of zucchini, you know, you can do green peppers, you can do bell peppers. I've done mushrooms in this, so you know, you can make this entirely your own dish. But this is what I put in it for our dinner, okay? So I've got a large onion. I've got 3 zucchini and several tomatoes that need to be used up before they go bad. And if you guys watch my grocery hauls and you're familiar with me, I am very picky about my tomatoes, and I only like the ones that are on the vine. I think they honestly taste more like garden-grown tomatoes. If you've ever grown up with a garden, they taste entirely different than what you get in the grocery store. At least they do to me. You guys let me know. Is that all in my head? I hope not. You're going to need a cutting board and a knife because you're going to want to cut all of this stuff up. And that's probably, honestly, the most time that you're going to spend on this entire meal. You're going to need some olive oil, a big giant pan with olive oil heated up, which mine is already, and I need to turn it down because I got to get cracking on cutting this stuff up. And you're going to need a spaghetti sauce seasoning packet. This is what is going to season your vegetables and make a sauce. And trust me, it will be delicious. It sounded weird to me. I'm like, how is that going to work again? But see, vegetables give off liquids, and that goes in with the vegetables, and somehow it makes a sauce that is ingenious, let me tell you. Okay, so I covered the olive oil. You're going to need a pot with water, and to cut down on the fat, I am using the whole wheat spaghetti. And you can use linguine, you can use rotini noodles, you can use penne, so whatever kind of pasta that you would like to put with this, that is totally up to you. All it needs to be done is cook. So let's get this water on, shall we? And let's go ahead and start cutting our vegetables up and get it all in there and get that sauteed. All right, in goes my pasta. And I do a whole box for my family. You know, you want to cook pasta for your family for how much they eat, but my guys eat a lot. I mean a lot. Plus leftovers are fantastic. I'm going to turn that down. There we go. And I'm going to add a little bit of salt to my water. Try not to get burnt while doing it, because I'm accident prone. Yes, I am. And I want to push that pasta down in the water so it all gets nice and al dente. Okay, once your vegetables get cooked the way that you like, and mine are perfect, I turn the heat way down, and then I open up my seasoning packet. Now, I want to say this. If you guys are set against using McCormick seasoning packets, because I read a lot of stuff online that say they don't like it because they add sugar to it and all this stuff. This has a lot of tomatoes in it, and if this has a little tiny bit of sugar, it will cut down on that aesthetic, I guess. And I personally like the flavor, but if you're set against it, look it up. There are organic ways of making your own spaghetti seasoning, and if you Google it, you'll be able to find it. So you can see it actually gives off quite a lot of, you know, liquid. So that's what makes this so good. And then all you want to do is stir this up and give it a few minutes to kind of get married, and you got yourself a delicious lunch. This is my lunch today, by the way. I don't know if I specified that, but I've been kind of cooking dinner early so that and you want to make sure that your stuff is covered. Cooking early so I have my biggest meal in the middle of the day when I'm really active. You see my timer just went off. So I'm going to have to drain my pasta. It is done. My sauce is done, and we'll be ready to plate this up in just a few minutes. And I will be... Okay guys, it's time to plate up our pasta here. Now, I'm going to tell you, you can have things in moderation. It does not hurt anybody. But moderation is definitely the key. And even though this is, sorry about the banging, even though this is whole wheat pasta, you still need to eat it in moderation if you are somebody who's cutting back. So, but go crazy with the veggies. Ah, there goes my timer right there. All right, so if you want to, you can top this with some grated Parmesan, some mozzarella if you like, anything that you would like, really. But this is it. I love it. I hope y'all enjoyed this quick, easy meal that I've made, and let me know if you guys try this. I'm gonna go eat. I am starving, y'all. Thanks so much for watching, and if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so, and give this video a thumbs up if you would like more of this type of content on my channel. All right, guys, have a good one. Bye.